Okay. Okay. Now our presentation is related to sake in Vietnam. We brew in the sake in Vietnam, as mentioned by Yama-san and Asumi-san. But before the presentation, I'm explained about my company. We are not a sake brewery company. In Japan, we have four businesses, three different businesses. First is qualified stone, is like a rest fixture, and construction business is constructed roads and dams in Japan. My grandfather is Yoshiko Saito. He's a founder, and he has a dream to brew sake. And sake became the worldwide. So he went to the Vietnam in 1995, and then he decided to brew sake. When he asked by the Hue's mayor, I explained the Hue Foods company. This is a sake brewery in Vietnam. It's established in 1997. At that time, the first 100-share Japanese investment company in Vietnam. So now it is the only company in the brewing sake company. I explained about Hue. It is the middle of the Vietnam. You can see the right picture. And Hue was the capital city, the kingdom in 19th century. And the red picture is the palace of Hue. And many European and American visited in Hue. Maybe when I visit Hue, always many Europeans stay in there a long time. So maybe take a vacation. It's good. Now I started to explain sake. I bring sake here. And this is Vietnam sake because this sake don't use Japanese rice. It's Vietnamese rice. It's completely different. It's very sticky, and we use the water also in the Vietnamese. It's called Etsu no Hajime. Etsu refers, this kanji means Vietnam. And first, this Hajime means first. So this sake means the first sake in Vietnam. This sake is drunk by the ex-Japanese emperor. When that time, the scooped in the Japanese newspaper. He is our professionalist brewery sake. And last year we got the Mont Prize and gold and silver. And also our sake is published on the manga. This right circle picture is our Toji is mentioned this picture here. I explained the company information. Just I mentioned 1997, and the capital is here, and the employee is 80. It's all Vietnamese. And the qualification is as shown. Many people maybe think about why we use sake in Vietnam. Japan and Vietnam have a relationship between since the 19th century. 3 times harvest rice in the year. The most important thing is the personality. Japanese and the Vietnamese are very similar of feeling. So it's good for the brewing sake. And maybe many people don't know, even if the Japanese, the brewing sake is many people think about it's very difficult, but it is not true. It's very simple. very simple, but a little bit complicated. It's similar as a rice wine. It's similar, very similar. Just the ingredient, right, is rice and water, and kojikin, it is a bacteria, and yeast. And just 20 days to take, it is 20 days to brew sake. It's quite short. This is the procedure of brewing sake. I focus on the 2 points. One is milling, and next is this 5 to 8 is a fermentation time. What's happened in this area? The left picture is a milling rice. It's very tiny. And the right side is kojikin. It's a mixed, and next is a mixed, and this is koji rice. And the next koji rice and yeast is mixed, and then the fermentation started. This last picture is omits alcohol and CO2. It's a like champagne, sparkling wine, and like this, like these procedures. This is started ICT. We have a dream to spread sake in the world. However, we should address many problems brewing sake. It's especially the sharing of the professional skills to the with the Vietnamese staff. This first difficulty point is milling. This is our procedure of the brewing sake in only Vietnam. First milling, washing, soaking, steaming, and then we choose this rice is good or not for the sake. While using the ICT, we hoped and we desire the milling, and using the IoT or AI technology is you choose the suitable rice for sake is chosen by automatically, and washing and steaming. So as the next point is the fermentation period. Now we need to the fermentation speed. We need to control the fermentation speed, but now is we check the every 2 hours by visually and managing the temperature. But in the future, we hope the remote monitoring of the fermentation speed. It's called this graph shows the bowman. Maybe it's difficult to explain, but you can imagine just choosing the taste of sake. So it's a very important fermentation speed. But it's a difficult. So using the IoT sensors, you can choose you can check the bowman, but automatically, and remote monitoring, and then you can guess the next what's happened, what's amount and bowman, how many days spent. So it's very simple, but very complicated, so it's needed. As checking the bowman, the temperature can be managed, it's very easy. So this is complicated, but it's very important to brewing sake. As mentioned in the future, we want to relate it to SDGs business. It's maybe I think that it is refers to number 8 and number 9. First, as mentioned, the NPS presentation is Mr. Ura presented. In Japan, there is a lack of human resource. It has happened even if the sake business. But we have many staff, and we sent to our staff to Japan's breweries, and then they educated and develop, and then they back to Vietnam. They can brew the developed and then we brew sake in Vietnam for the future, next future. It is the very strongest point is we can brew sake in everlasting summer season area. So we can brew sake everywhere in the world. If you are interested in the brew sake, we can help and construct to brew sake. As mentioned are many things. I want to tell just 3 things. You can brew sake in the world everywhere. And I want to make many people know sake and love sake. Sake is not only Japanese, it is a worldwide sake. And thank you for listening, and after 5 minutes or 10 minutes you can enjoy the sake. Thank you.
Thank you so much.